Okay, apparently Verizon wireless signal is freaking crapping out big time. I moved the phone way over on the other side and it's still crapping out. So probably by the time there's a good signal, who knows when that'll be. Maybe if I go sit out in the truck. If the weather's nice, I go out there and make a video from there. Because they just do not want this information to get out. Okay, so let me take you off of here. Let me take you off of there and put. I don't see anybody in here, and I don't blame them from how crappy the signal has been all day long. Okay, let me get out of this one. And did I even save that one? Where's the other? Here's the other phone. Let me see if I saved that one. This one. I just recorded this one a few minutes ago. Okay, so you can see how far back it's lagging. It's just acting totally freaking goofy. I'm just trying to check to see if this one's published on, if it's on public. Okay. This is the one that's titled Kicking It with Barney. I think. Let me check. Yeah, Kicking It with Barney. And okay, I've got it listed. The thumbnail is a picture of this bad boy right there. It's my solar energy project. I don't like that either. Okay. So we know that this one's up and running. So I'm going to go check my signal now before I start talking to you. And you are live. Not yet. One more. This one is titled More, More, More. Okay, and there's 13 people watching. Okay, so since there's 13 people watching, I want to give you something to think about. Okay, two things I've been forgetting all morning long. The one thing, okay, on the truck. See, they try to discourage you by doing this. When the film is still running, the recorder is still running, it's still broadcasting, but they do this, they put that circle on there to discourage you so that you don't keep track of the message you're trying to deliver. This is the freaking tactic these freaking devils use, these extraterrestrials. Okay? And so that's why I'm promoting this, so that you can start realizing that these things are here. And without coming out and saying their names, but I'm going to do some stuff so that you can read this stuff for yourself. Don't believe it? Go out there and start saying this stuff and make videos, and you'll see the same damn thing will happen to you. The same damn thing will happen to your live streams. Okay? And so what I want to bring out to your attention is on the van that went, that incident that happened in Florida. This truck driver, man, this is going to change things. But I'm just saying, pay attention, watch what happens. Because if this dude is part of one of these elite families, okay, a lawyer's going to get him out of it. Okay? It's about money. And there's two justice systems, a justice system for those that have and a justice system for the have-nots. Okay? There is no justice. Okay? And so on that video, if you watch it, I don't know if you've ever driven through Florida. Florida, a lot of the times, see, they're locking it up. I guess I can monitor you on this right here. A lot of the times in Florida, it's wet. It's raining a lot in Florida. Okay? And if you look at the road, when they show the guy turn, and even if you're going to make a U-turn, why would this one be locking up if the thing is still recording? See what I mean? So if you're going to make a U-turn, you're going to open your door. When you're making an illegal turn on an interstate, you're going to open your door and see what the hell is out there. The dude didn't even open his door or nothing. Okay? And but anyhow, if you look at the road, when he goes like this and he looks like that, and you see the car coming like this, you look at the road, it had water on it. Okay? So it must have drizzled or sprinkled, but to me, the road looks at that particular moment, it dries up like this. Even in parts of Texas, it'll be wet completely. The rain comes out of nowhere, everything's wet, and in 20 minutes it's dry, completely dry. You'd have never known it rained. But if you looked at the road, it looks wet. Okay? So if this van was doing 70 miles an hour and hit their brakes, it's like if somebody just gave them a push, because it would be like ice skating. It would immediately start hydroplaning. And that's what it looks like. It looks like he hit the brakes and it didn't even phase it. It just turned it a little bit like that and straight into it. Because I think the road was wet. And if it was, when he hit those brakes, he hydroplaned. It didn't even begin to even slow the van down. It just, like if he had his foot on the gas pedal, like he never even took the foot off the gas pedal. It's like being on ice. It's hydroplaning. Look at the video yourself. Okay, I told you about this thing that happened because of the free flow of information, because of social media. a whole bunch of people started taking this substance. I'll call it a substance because you can't say the word. They'll come after you real quick. They'll do stuff to they'll flag the video and everything. Okay, so I'm using the word substance. And I can show you the product. Maybe it's all over the internet. It's all over Facebook. You'll see there's a container like this, but it's bigger. It's about like that big. And it says something on it, but on the top it says ivermectin and fenbendazole. Okay? People started taking this during the pandemic. Why? I have no idea. I don't know who did it. But I was telling you a long time ago, I think even though everybody found out the pandemic was a scam to begin with, I think it had a lot of good effects anyway, and that may have been the reason why this, whoever put it out there. A lot of people got better. Not from the phony thing, but whatever else may have been ailing them, unknowingly, they made themselves better by consuming this product. This product is not available over the counter in every state except now, just recently, 4 states made it available to anybody who wants to buy it over the counter. You can walk in the store and buy it. 4 states: Tennessee, Idaho, Arkansas, and Louisiana. And you'll see this product all over Facebook, or at least I'm seeing it all over Facebook. And I'm like, why are they advertising that when they're not selling it to you? So I went over and I looked at eBay and I put in that product name and I tried to look for the ingredients and it wouldn't show you the ingredients. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Because I'd buy some, right? And so now I find out why. Because if you're in any of those 4 states that I just mentioned, you can buy it. They will send it to you. But all these other states, you can't. It's ivermectin and fenbendazole. And they're selling it out there. This is going to affect this industry that makes money off people not being well. Okay? And I think that's partly why, besides the whole economy, the whole thing is going into the toilet, that's helping it. Okay? That's helping it go into the toilet, which is where it belongs, actually, if you do the research on it and you listen to. So who's doing it? I think it's the creator is doing all this stuff right now. These devils are being compelled to do things and they can't change what's going on. And if you want to find out about it and if you don't like to read books, you can listen to it on this audio. 12 CDs, you can listen to it when you're driving in your car. Excellent time to listen to these audios. It's by Kevin Trudeau, the guy they put in prison for 10 years for contempt of court, which is not a felony, not even a misdemeanor. But ultimately, the real reason they put him in there was because of everything he said in here. Basically told on all these billionaires what they're doing to the people. And these people that he told on are devils. These are the extraterrestrials, in my opinion, just like David Icke says they're extraterrestrials, and they don't want you to know who they are. And that's why they've been blocking the signal all morning, because I've been trying to show you this thing of David Icke, what he says they are, because there's Satanism involved. And what's going on right now in Washington, D.C., this whole thing is coming together. The whole thing it's unraveling, right? Vicki Dillard is talking about it. And there's something going on in Washington, D.C. This is the same thing David Icke talked about, and they don't want you to know about them. And that's why he's banned from Facebook, YouTube, and from 30 European countries. And they say it's because of this, because he was talking about this phony scam thing, right? When really it's because he's telling you who they are, the extraterrestrials. He calls them reptilian shapeshifters. And I've noticed now that slowly, little by little, now it's starting almost to come out onto the social media. I found one video today. I tried showing it to you, but it just keeps locking up. So I'm going to keep trying to get you this one, to get you to see this one video that I showed right now. It's on Threads or something like this. And it's David Icke, what he was talking about. It was recorded like 8 years ago. And that's just the beginning. That's all I can say right now, but I'm going to keep trying to get you to see this. All right. Okay. Yeah. Check out that video. The road looks wet. It looks like that fan hydroplane. Okay. I'll be back a little bit later. Oh, let me see who's in here. You subbed? Cool. Snapping Turtle subbed. Good. Sauce Classic. Well, at least you have your picture on there. So, whatever. Thanks for leaving the comments. I'll let you see the comments here. See what this guy's saying here. Bozo. Okay, so there's all my comments right there. Thanks for leaving the stuff, people. And we'll talk to you in a little bit longer. I'll keep plugging away, trying to bring this information to you, letting this information go through. I'm just trying to get David Icke's video for you to watch, this one video that doesn't even reveal that much. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Okay. But I think the way things are going, I think this is going to be the next thing to be revealed. The way things are going, I think this is it. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you later.